On the floor for the visiting Dallas Mavericks. At forward, Soto. The center, Jalen Duren. At guard, Derek White. At the other forward, Dante Griffin. At the other guard, Stephen Curry. The head coach of the visiting team is Jason Kidd. Introducing the starting five for your Washington Wizards. Starting at small forward, 6'8", 0. The other forward position, 6'10", number 17. The man in the middle. 7 foot even. Number 8. Starting.
Hello, everyone. Proud to be in for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great. Great story. Take a look at the Mavericks. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And looking at the Wizards, they're obviously trending in a positive direction, but still working out some of those early season timing issues. But I have to say, I like what I'm seeing.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Derek White is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Duren. Then it's Griffin. And for Washington, Koulibaly is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Korver in at the shooting guard. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe shared a few moments with me. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him, to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
Tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. It just seems like that ball is part of him.
Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9", and 7-foot guys. Special.
Top of the key, Korver. Puts up a deep three. Good on the three-point shot.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Wizards. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year. Outside Korver. Pass to Koulibaly. Irving looking over the floor. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
And the Wizards with possession. Korver, no luck. Outside Griffin. Pass to Curry. Over Koulibaly. The shot by Curry, no good. The Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Koulibaly with it. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Korver, no luck. The Mavericks trailing. Durant down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3 seconds.
Here on the 2K leaderboard of the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Jalen Duren, third.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Curry against Irving. Pass to Korver. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
There's the lob to Duren. And here we go. Jumps up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Hey, when Irving is creating for others, he's even more difficult to slow down.
Mavericks trail by 4. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
And they were in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really felt their players understood the value of a good shot, and the unselfishness was kind of contagious.
And Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball, never played out of control. Curry uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
The tray. Traps in the tray.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 10.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Here's Koulibaly. Hasn't made one yet. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Duran against Corver. Outside Curry. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Koulibaly. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And the Mavericks with possession here after the basket by Washington. Outside Griffin. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Wizards trail by 3. Pass to Koulibaly. Okongwu with a screen on Griffin. Now Irving, guarded by Curry. 5 on the clock. Irving, good. Irving's got 6.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
It's White on the wing. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. Knocks down the 3 ball. He has 5.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. For the Wizards, Pascal Siakam comes in for Okongwu. And it's Beasley in for Koulibaly. The Mavericks also with a sub. Carter's checked in. Now, here is Irving. 23 points his last outing. They set the screen. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
An extra element to Siakam's game. He can really handle the ball and even initiate offense.
Outside Griffin. 3-pointer. No good that time. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Now, here's Irving. He's got 6. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Up top, Griffin. Shot to stop the run. Oh, my, what a play.
You know, Steph Curry is not always looking for his next shot. He's got a selflessness about him that's inspiring.
The Wizards working the ball around now. They set the pick. And on the way from Irving for 3. Drills it from outside. Irving's got 11 points.
Hey guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Here in high post. Beyond the arc. Siakam pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Korver gets a wide open look. And again, Washington with the triple.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Griffin. He's got 7. Here's Curry. It's deflected. Beasley outside. Got a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
With Washington.
Insanity is checked in for Duren.
Number 7. Number 7.
Here's Irving. And a miss there off the inbound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. Here's Carter. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Beasley outside. And on the way from Irving for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pass to Carter. From deep three-point territory. No good on the last second attempt there. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Wizards. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, they've got Curry. He's out there with Shepard. Griffin out there with Insanity.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Here's Grimes, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Back to Irving. It's good. Irving's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Wizards.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The Mavericks shooting at 50% in a decent group. Pass to Shepard. Launches it. And the three ball is good.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep. Always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Now, Siakam. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Siakam's got his second basket of the night.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 14. Another three for Dallas.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Fires the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now here's Griffin. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta. Again, the Mavericks score. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Washington. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Let's get it up. Radio Wizards Breaker.
Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action. Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
On the wing, Korver, defended by Griffin. Korver kicks to Siakam. And again, Washington with the triple.
Now shooting the three ball at almost a 60% clip. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Shepard. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Here's Irving. The Mavericks making the shot. Pocket 4. And again, Washington with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Now Curry. He's got 17. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Washington leading now by 4. Outside Korver. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Insanity. Dallas has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Here he goes. The putback. Siakam pulls it in. Wizards have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Pass to Grimes. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Curry. And the shot goes down. Irving's got 15 points.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
There's the pick. Curry outside. Curry! Oh, what else is new?
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to Grimes. Takes a 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Whitey's checked in for Dallas. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Wizards second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Down low. It's tipped. Irving with it. 15 points in the game. Siakam outside. Back to Irving. The Mavericks pull it in. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Griffin kicks to White. Korver against Griffin. Outside Curry. Misses the 3. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Wizards. 6-point game. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Now here's White. No scoring in this one. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Dallas, no good that time either. Wizards leading by 6. Now here's Irving. Here's Grimes. Shoots the 3. Takes it out to Siakam. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Siakam's got the lead up to 9 now for Washington. So it's the Mavericks now. Outside Griffin.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Pass to Curry to end the drought. Curry with the 3 at the other end.
I'll tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
1:51 left in the first half of basketball. Siakam outside. Unloads from 13. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Siakam's got 14.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Outside Griffin. And the 3 off target. Washington leading now by 8. 1:16 left to play in the first half. Back to Irving. Got a piece of it. Second shot opportunity, and they get it back. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Siakam. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Siakam's got 13 points in just this quarter. Curry looking it over. Over Irving. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Back to Korver. Siakam outside. Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing. Mavericks trail by 10. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry dishes to Griffin. Gas to insanity. Bangs home the trifecta. 11 points in the game.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Dallas. The Insanity's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's there's the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for Washington. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. It's time now to go courtside. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Dallas Mavericks. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my playing days, especially if you consider that all guys do is dunk and shoot threes, and as many threes as I did, oh, my God.
Yeah, and I'd be out there getting every rebound and slamming Kenny's bricks for the putback slams because none of these bigs today want any piece of prime diesel.
So let me get this straight. You would both be amazing. What a shock. Now let's take some time to talk about our game. And Pascal Siakam, he had a half to remember.
Siakam is in the zone, finding plenty of ways to impact the game, pumping up his team with.
And that's all for us. Now it's time.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Okongwu is out there with Koulibaly. Then there's Irving. And it's Korver in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And here's Irving. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Outside Curry. Fires the three. Another three for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Koulibaly finds Korver. From the arc, hits the three-point foul. Korver's got 12.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Back to White. Here's the three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Korver passes to Irving. There's the pick. Now Koulibaly. Pass to Irving. Drains the 19-footer. He's got 17.
We've seen Kyrie do this so many times, precise in the two-man game. Lethal, too.
Right the pass to Duran. And here is Curry. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that one is good.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start the second half.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Irving, shooting 1.
Free throw, good, Irving.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level. And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. Great showing for him last season. And of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, 2nd in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. Irving against Curry. Irving, good.
Irving, so much fun to watch in this one so far, utilizing every aspect of his offensive game.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside, White. Pass to Griffin for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Washington. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Okongwu. On the wing, Irving. The Mavericks pull it in. Outside Griffin. Pass to Curry. For the tie. Everything's within Curry's range.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Outside Korver. Back to Irving. Launches a three. Again, Irving missing. The Mavericks have gone as spotless, 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Irving dishes to Korver. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Korver. They need this. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
The first one falls. Bailey, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Carter comes in for Curry. All free throws good from Korver. For Dallas, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. Pass to Bailey from outside the arc. The rebound by Post. Washington trailing. They get a hand on it. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Bailey. Dallas shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. There's a good screen. And it's Dallas with another. For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Post. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
For Dallas, they've gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Duran sets the screen for Carter. His 3-pointers off the mark. Washington has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside Korver. The 3. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
From downtown, here's Duran, and it's blocked. Outside Korver lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. Dallas again missing. Washington has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break, and they pick up 2.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
And White kicks to Carter. Pass to Bailey. No good again that time. Washington leading now by 4. To the left wing. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in a fast break chance. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Boston Celtics.
And for that game against Miami, it's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
Siakam is checked in for the Wizards. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Siakam's got 18 points.
And that shot was well contested, but Siakam's just too tricky for it. It puts his skills to work and able to get to the basket.
Mavericks trail by 6. Pass Pass to Bailey. From deep. Connects from three-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Beasley. 1:12 left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. It's good from long range. Post has got 5 points in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Bailey passes the court. Here's Insanity. Plays it up and banks it in. The Insanity's got his first basket of the night.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Clock management, this is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Pass to Beasley. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Floats one. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Defensive foul.
Such a field shot there.
The Mavericks have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Shepard's checked in. The Wizards with the lead. Second left, and it's good on the way. And the Wizards lead by 3. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Wizards out front, leading by 3. We'll be back shortly, live. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Griffin, Carter out there with Shepard. Then there's Insanity, and it's Bailey in at the 4-man position. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's characteristic.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Washington.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
And that one falls for Okongwu. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks, trailing by 4. Here's the screen. Pass to Shepard. Sinks the triple. Shepard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Korver kicks to Okongwu. Now here's Korver, guarded closely. Just 2 to shoot. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Here is Carter. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Outside Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Pass to Okongwu. Now Koulibaly. Irving finds Okongwu. And here's Korver. The three. Mavericks with the rebound. Insanity's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Griffin with it. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Insanity. It's tipped, and he gets it back. And that one's good, Griffin. Griffin's got 10 points here in the second half. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Outside Korver. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Korver's got 20 points.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. I tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. A different look for Dallas. Whitey's checked in for Shepard, and Curry subbed in for Carter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Irving. And Curry pulls it down.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Takes the 3. Rebound by the Wizards. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Irving. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Insanity. Insanity's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Curry against Irving. Over Irving. That misses off the back.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
Okongwu kicks to Irving. Pass to Korver. There's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And the basket by Curry.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Pass to Okongwu. Outside Irving. Driving inside. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Yep, it counts. Koulibaly's got 4 points in the quarter. Mavericks trailed by 3. Back to Curry. Over Irving. Curry gets it to go inside.
Working that in-between area, Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Siakam is checked in for Washington.
Wizards breaker.
Pass to Koulibaly. Back to Siakam. Wizards passing it around. It's blocked. And here's Korver from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Korver's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Get ready to dance. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
Mavericks trailed by 4. White up top, guarded by Korver. White, bounce pass. Outside Griffin. Washington with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Inside, Key. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot. When you need a big bucket, Curry knows exactly how to come through. Clutch.
Okongwu's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Wizards leading by 4. Outside Irving. And here's Korver from the arc. That shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Curry passes to White. Off target from three-point range. Washington's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Curry against Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Got it. Good job on the low post. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
Count that bucket.
See why they trust Curry. I mean, give him the rock and let him make a play.
Irving against Curry. It's good. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is, unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
Here's Curry with the 3. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Outside for Griffin. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Irving. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they got a foul to give here if they need it.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
Timeout on the floor. And finally getting tonight, everyone. Easy Bill. Here's the light. Make some more.
The Mavericks making a change here. Duran's checked in.
Duran. Come on, man. Stand up and face the boy.
Big time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
2 shots.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Keys. That one's off. Still out of sync. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Soto. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Koulibaly finds Okongwu. Trifecta! And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Stephen. I know you're a great shooter, but when you have it going like that tonight, what goes through your mind?
It's not much thought, to be honest. It's just shooting with confidence and living with the results. So there are a lot of tough shots, but ones that I practice all the time, and feel like when I take it, I'm expecting to make it. So it's nice to get on a little run the way the game started. For us to fight back and get this win, that was crazy.
Yeah, but you were the calm in the storm, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.